Hi, I'm Mike, the two-lane traveler, bringing you another road tripping video. Last year on Memorial Day weekend, the American Giants Museum held its grand opening in the small town of Atlanta, Illinois. In addition to all of the Muffler Man related items inside the museum and a giant Muffler Man standing outside, a rare, newly restored Texaco Big Friend was scheduled to be set up that weekend as well. An enthusiastic crowd watched the process of setting the big man onto a cement slab with a giant crane. In what will hopefully become an annual event, there was another Memorial Weekend bash at the museum just a few weeks ago with another special giant being installed. Let's take a look. I arrived Wednesday night, May 21st, and drove past the newest giant in town. Lumi the Pie Gal was placed in front of the Country Air restaurant last fall. There's a reason she's there. Try the food and definitely try the pie. Turning onto Arch Street, which is Route 66 through Atlanta, you can see the oldest Muffler Man in town on the left. That's Tall Paul, who's in view of the American Giants Museum, where Mortimer Snerd and the Texaco Big Friend currently stand. That makes 4 giants in this cool little Route 66 town. In a couple of days, that number will increase to 5. Watch the rest of the video to see a tour of the museum and another giant get installed.
Big Muffler Men, and then all these tigers and animals and stuff they sold are listed in there. You can see the sizes on that. You can see what they were charging for crating and shipping. Incredible prices. I think if we could go back in time, we'd buy them out. So, International Fiberglass worked with a lot of companies. There was a lot of companies that made the Bob's Big Boys all over. He held an axe, he had a red shirt and blue pants, and restaurants and gas stations and all this was ordering him. And then they realized, hey, by making a few modifications, we can now market to a lot more companies. And so they came out with this guy, which they called Mortimer Snerd, and everyone's like, well, he's Alfred Newman. Next, we have Uniroyal Gal. There's a full-size replica of her right down the road here at the Country Air. We've got a foot of one and then the head. And she was made for the Uniroyal Tire Company, and they did a promotion, but they didn't want to be like everyone else. They're like, we don't want a Muffler Man, we want a girl. They came with a family, the whole family, the Papa Burger, the Mama Burger, the Baby Burger. And of course, this was to advertise the fact that you could buy all these different size burgers for the, different appetites of your kids or whoever was purchasing. And so they came up with this design, and these were deployed all across the United States.
So I woke up this morning and looked out my hotel window and saw this Muffler Man on a trailer. This is Lee and Diane Wood's trailer, and they stopped to pick up the Phillips 66 Muffler Man that's getting ready to be stood up tomorrow.
Soon his head is in the back of the truck, if it'll fit. These are the plates on the feet that get bolted down to the concrete. There's a metal frame built inside of him so that it's connected to the feet, and even in strong winds he's not going anywhere. So here he is, Phillips 66 Cowboy Headless Muffler Man. Coming right towards us.
Oh man, he's getting close to us. I know you and I are like, I don't know about this.
Just trying to get him in my frame.
So that was the Memorial Weekend Bash 2025 edition. The Muffler Man count in Atlanta, Illinois is now 5, or maybe even 6. Right around the day this video is being released, a Viking giant will be installed at the museum as well. Then 2 more are scheduled to be installed in time for the Route 66 Centennial celebration in 2026. I had a great time hanging out with my good friends Joel Baker and Lee Woods. I also got to see several friends I haven't seen in a year, and I made quite a few new friends as well. Thanks for coming along on this journey. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and I'll be sure to respond. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you'd click the thumbs up and subscribe buttons. Thanks again for watching.